Let's talk about some hidden billionaires. I'm not talking about the famous ones, not the celebrities, not the people you see on podcasts, social media, or magazine covers. I'm talking about the billionaires you will probably never recognize, even if they're standing right next to you. They don't post pictures of private jets. They don't flex watches. They don't show off their lifestyle online. In fact, if you saw them in public, you might just think they're another normal person. And that's exactly how they want it. Hidden billionaires understand something most people never will. Visibility is a liability. While the world is busy chasing attention, they are quietly building ownership. These billionaires don't run flashy consumer brands. They own the companies behind the brands. They control the factories that manufacture everyday products. They own the shipping routes that move goods across continents. They own the software systems that power banks, hospitals, and governments. You use what they own every single day without ever knowing their name. And here's the thing. Most hidden billionaires didn't get rich overnight. They didn't rely on luck. They didn't follow trends. And they certainly didn't try to become famous. Instead, they focused on boring businesses. Industries most people ignore. Waste management, construction materials, agriculture, energy, logistics, and data infrastructure. Boring, maybe, but absolutely unstoppable. While people are out there chasing fast money, hidden billionaires chase inevitability. They build businesses the world simply can't function without. They think in decades, not months. They plan for generations, not for likes on a post. That's why you won't see them getting into arguments on social media. You won't see them showing their daily routine. And you'll never, ever hear them asking for your attention. Because attention attracts problems, and problems slow down growth. Hidden billionaires value privacy far more than publicity. Some of them drive old cars. Some wear simple clothes. Some live in the exact same house for decades. It's not because they can't afford luxury. It's because they don't need to prove anything to anyone. To them, luxury isn't a product you can buy. Luxury is freedom. The freedom to move quietly. The freedom to make decisions without public noise. The freedom to live without being constantly watched. Here is another secret about hidden billionaires. They don't necessarily work harder than everyone else. They work smarter and quieter. They buy instead of build when it makes sense. They invest instead of spend. They acquire cash-flowing assets instead of liabilities. So while others are busy buying things to look rich, they are buying things that actually make them rich. They also understand leverage. They use other people's time, other people's money, and other people's systems. That's how their wealth compounds, even while they sleep. Hidden billionaires are obsessed with control, not consumption. They care about ownership percentages, voting rights, supply chains, and market dominance. These are things that don't look exciting from the outside, but they are the building blocks of quiet empires. And here is the part most people don't like to hear. Hidden billionaires don't think like normal people. They don't think in terms of salaries or monthly income. They don't think about comfort. They think in scale. They think in risk management. They think in downside protection. They don't ask, how much can I make? They ask, how much can I control? Because control creates stability, and stability creates long-term wealth. That's why the truly richest people in the world are rarely influencers. They're invisible. They sit on boards. They own holding companies. They control assets that never, ever trend. And when the markets crash, they be mori. When people panic, they stay calm. Why? Because they already planned for the chaos. So the next time you see someone showing off money online, remember this. Noise is not power. Luxury is not wealth. And fame is not success. The real power moves quietly. The loud ones want to be seen. The hidden ones already own everything. And those hidden billionaires, they don't need your attention. The world already works for them. Thanks for watching.